Hi, it's Rich Tarani. Thanks for watching. TMC's Editor's Day Santa Clara. On our program is Michael Stewart with Diffd. Michael, welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good.
Great. So tell me a little bit about your new company.
Yeah, sure. So Diffd is a tool for developers. It allows them to compare different versions of their website with highlighted changes before they deploy. So the idea is we're changing the process for deploying to save developers the time that they're currently spending doing manual testing, loading up their website in Firefox and Safari and Internet Explorer, and then looking at pages where just about everything is still the same. They have to check that across all the different pages and test out their product. What we do is we show them just their highlighted changes. So our servers, they render versions of their old website or product and their new website, and then we just make a comparison between them and then find the parts that have changed. And there's a few special algorithms that we've been developing to do that and just show those changes in a small form, a snapshot of each change, so they can just check that everything's fine before they hit the button and deploy.
So the concept is like a Wayback Machine, but automated in a way of
yeah,
speaking, right?
Yeah, very similar to that, the Wayback Machine.
Okay, and are there any limitations on what the developers can use in terms of their tool sets, whether it's Windows Machine, Apache, or Linux, anything like that?
Yeah, no, that's the nice thing. So it'll work with any website, basically, because we run separate browsers that simply load their website up. It doesn't matter what their website's built with, whether it's WordPress or something that they've developed themselves. It'll just load their website up, render it across all the different browsers, and take a snapshot of it. So it's a tool that can be added to whatever they're building on top of currently.
Now, mobile, how does that play in terms of mobile devices?
Yeah, so mobile's a big part of it. When you usually have to test, you have to try out all the different mobile devices. And with the whole responsive design, the websites usually look very different on mobile. So what we do is we render it in a mobile browser as well, and then do the same snapshotting thing so that you can compare on your computer right next to each other, the desktop version and the mobile version, and you don't have to be pulling out your phone and have a whole plethora of testing phones around the place in order to test on all the different platforms.
Is it too early to worry about something like the Microsoft Edge browser, or is that coming, or is it ready? Or
we're not launching with testing for that, but it's something we're going to be adding over the next few weeks.
Now, in terms of interactivity with some of the websites, maybe audio, video, things like that, is that excuse me, something you're focusing on or not?
It's not something we're focusing on right now. So it's one of the challenges is that if you've got an asset in the website, like an animated GIF that changes frequently, it might tell you that that's different when it's not really. So we will be working to improve that, but for now, you can know, hey, I didn't actually change that, so I'm just going to ignore that that's different.
Fantastic. And how does a company determine whether your service is paying for itself? Is there an ROI model that they can use, or how does that work?
Yeah, there is. But I mean, it's pretty easy to calculate it because you think, okay, right now I'm paying a developer $100,000 a year to do an hour a day of testing before they deploy. Okay, whereas you pay us $50 a month, $200 a month. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
Makes a lot of sense. And out in Santa Clara, it might even be more than 100,000.
Yeah,
from what I'm reading.
Yeah.
So, great. What else should we know about what you guys are doing?
Yeah, I mean, the bigger vision for it is that we want to just not show the diffs, but actually do automated QA. So right now we show you what has changed. Eventually what we want to do is actually a simple way to test web applications. Right now the competitors are like Selenium and tests like that, which take a long time to set up, and then they always tend to fail when you make a small change that doesn't really affect it, but it just affects the test. The thing's not actually broken, but the test starts failing. You're always maintaining your testing suite. So the bigger picture is that we're working towards an automated way to set up front-end web testing.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Now, in terms of languages, is that an issue at all for companies if they have different language websites?
It's not a huge issue for us because we just are comparing the pixels. So a language in a different language, we load the site, like say in French and French. We compare those, and there shouldn't be any changes between those two images.
Fantastic. Well, thanks for your time. Is there anything else? I just want to give you the last word. If there's anything else that the viewers should know about your company.
No, there's nothing else to add.
Okay, yeah. Just check back often. What's the website?
It's diffd.com. That's DIFFD.com.
Fantastic. Thanks for being here. That was great.
Thanks.